All right, so what you see on the table are the same things that I showed you in my concealed carry video. If you want some more detail on this stuff, go reference that video. Suffice it to say, this is the stuff that I carry on me every day. This is my concealed carry system. And I carry a Glock 19, a spare magazine, a small fixed blade knife, and a Leatherman wingman. Now the pistol and extra magazine setup there run on this Aries Gear Ranger belt, and so the Leatherman just clips into my pocket. So there's this stuff. If you want more detail, go look at my concealed carry video. Move this stuff out of the way. Now, that system is very light and it's very easy to pack around. But what it doesn't have is just a whole lot of depth. And when I mean depth, I mean I've got enough stuff to finish an immediate fight. And this bag is what sort of sustains me, I guess. I don't like carrying a lot of stuff in my pockets. That's what this bag is for. Now, this bag, generally speaking, goes from the house to a vehicle. It rides in the vehicle and then it goes back into the house. Now, there are times, I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, guys. I want to try to burn through this in under 15. Anyways, now there are times when I'll take the bag with me out of the vehicle. Maybe I'm going to the gym or something like that. I'll stick the Glock 19 in here, and then in that case the bag will just go with me wherever I go. So I'm not going to review the bag or anything like that. Suffice it to say, this is a shoulder bag, really. The idea is this goes over a shoulder and then hangs off on your side. And I suppose I should probably mention, this is the Maxpedition Jumbo Versa Pack. I believe this is the EDC edition. Anyways, this goes over a shoulder and hangs down at your side. And I really prefer that for the type of things this bag could be asked to do. Now, if I need to, work out of this bag or something like this, I don't have to have it, like up on my chest like you would a normal sling bag. I can keep this attached to me. It just hangs down at my side and I can work out of the bag if I need to. So that's why I like this style of bag. If I had to, if I anticipated carrying a lot of weight over long distance, then I would probably choose something else. But, for my purposes, for what I envision this bag is needing to do, I like having a bag that hangs off to my side. Now, as I do additional videos, what you will see is that my on-duty active shooter bag is very similar in form as is my home defense setup. And so, like I say, as I do additional videos, you'll kind of see those parallels. I like this setup. Moving right into the bag and what I carry. On the outside here is a water bottle pouch, and I just carry, I carry whatever water bottle. But this is a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle, and it fits in there just fine. Like I say, it fits in there just fine. You can go smaller. It adjusts real nice. I don't think you could go much wider than that. You could certainly go taller. This pouch will also hold AR-15 magazines. If you're interested, you can maybe get, 3 of them in there or something. Anyways, empty pouch on this top here. So empty pouch and another empty pouch. So that's for, if I want to throw something specific for, that day's leaving the house, I can throw something specific in there. This thing's not jammed so full that I can't fit extra stuff in it as I see fit. So those two pouches are empty. Moving over to this side, a 550 cord bracelet. Kind of rotate this so you guys can see it. A 550 cord bracelet, an Altoid survival tin, just the prettiest pink Bic lighter you've ever seen, and some bug spray. Now, this back pocket is, this back pocket here is sort of a dedicated concealed carry pouch, and it does sort of use it for that. So as you can see, in here I've got a couple of pistol magazines and a flashlight. Magazines themselves, a Glock 17 magazine and a Glock 15 magazine with a Glock 19 magazine with a +2 base plate on it. The light is a Surefire G2, and you know, it's a sufficient light. If I'm, you know, going to be doing a lot of low light work, I want a light like this. I don't want a little pocket light or anything. I want a good solid light that fills my hand, and that's exactly what this light is for if I have to do a lot of low light work. Also in here is the stabilizing strap for this bag. So if I have to carry this bag for a while, I can simply tie it in to these points right here, and I can actually strap it around my waist for a little bit more stability if I have to carry the bag for a while. Now, opening it up, we get to the inside, and this is the main compartment. There's a zippered pocket here, and then just sort of a slash pocket. And again, the slash pocket is empty. Just by way of reference, here's my extra magazine and knife that I normally wear on my belt. Fits in there real nice. So there are times when I may not, you know, be wearing clothes that allow me to wear a belt. You know, maybe I'll throw this into that slash pocket. You know, I'll just put phones, wallets, you know, whatever in there. Onto the main pocket in the back here, diapers and baby wipes. So there's that. As far as my view goes, coming forward, this is a, you know, just a collapsible foldable water bowl. It's by Outdoor Products. If I'm taking the dogs for a walk and, you know, want to stop and give them a drink, whatever, it can do that. A sunglasses case with just typical sunglasses stuff in there, cleaning cloth, extra lenses, that kind of thing. A boo-boo kit, and so this is just a standard. We talk about so this came with a Luminex watch, and the pouch itself has been repurposed for first aid. And open it up, you know, there's the actual boo-boo kit itself. I have some wet ones on this side, just some, you know, hand cleaning wipes. And then on this side, there's a little set of tweezers in there, and then sunscreen, Rolaids, and chapstick, and then in the back are some alcohol wipes. Now the boo-boo kit itself, as you can see, there's some, maybe you can't, some Aleve, you know, there's Pepto-Bismol, some other anti-diarrheal in there, there's aspirin, Tylenol, an assortment of Band-Aids, antibiotic ointment, sting relief, some 2x2 gauze pads, and moleskin. And I think I hit about the highlights of that, just about everything you would want in a small little first aid kit like this. And then up front in this next pouch is my IFAK, and I have one of the older style combat application tourniquets, and then this is the kind of the guts of the IFAK. So we'll tighten up on this just a little bit. Spend a little bit of time talking about it anyway. So inside the IFAK here, we've got a pair of nitrile gloves, a blue chem light, and a Sharpie. And then underneath here is a 4-inch H bandage, and over here is a 2-pack of chest seals. Now I did have to take the bandage out of its original packaging so that I could re-roll it so that it would fit in here. So I'm not going to take it out, otherwise I'd have to re-roll it again. And likewise on this side, I'm not going to take the chest seals out because they're kind of folded up in there too, and I don't want to, you know, risk damaging this bag by, the bag by, you know, folding and unfolding this a whole bunch of times. So there's my IFAK. Nope, there's no decompression needle for tension pneumothorax, and there's no airway stuff in here. The tension pneumothorax is, I think, a little bit, it's a little bit specialized. You know, I don't think there's probably even a whole lot of EMTs that could do that. I certainly don't have the sustainment training to do it. You know, I don't even know that I was ever trained to do tension pneumothorax. So how many people out there can actually do it? I don't know. To me, it's just not worth carrying, you know, a decompression needle because somebody might know how to do it. Sort of the same thing with, you know, stabilizing someone's airway. I don't know that, you know, you're going to be around someone that has the training to do that. Like I say, I just don't have the sustainment training for that kind of stuff. So I don't carry it with me. If you do, if you carry that kind of stuff, that's fine. But I don't. So back into the bag. All right. Now we're going to be talking about this front zippered pocket here. And up front, we've got just a package of tissues. just a regular plain Jane notebook. And see, a lot of guys, they want to carry like the Write in the Rain stuff, and that's fine, but you know, I use this same style of pad when I'm on duty, and I don't have problems with stuff getting wet. You know, yeah, you know, the primary thing you're going to be doing with this pad is probably writing out a shopping list, and it's okay if that kind of stuff gets wet. So, and like I say, otherwise I don't generally have problems with these pads getting wet. I guess you can spend your money on Write in the Rain stuff. I choose to put that money elsewhere. Back into the bag. This is a Kershaw blur that obviously has lost some of its blur. Now, this wasn't one time an assisted opening knife, but I wore it out. And so now it's just a flipper. And, you know, it's still a good knife. Just because it doesn't have that assisted opening function anymore doesn't mean it's not a good knife. And, you know, if you go back sort of to my concealed carry video, the blade on that Leatherman Wingman there's not a whole lot to it. And maybe I don't want to dull up my fixed blade knife with a cutting task. There we go. So this is kind of just sort of a dedicated, you know, cutter. If I need to do, you know, for some reason I need to do a lot of cutting tasks, got a knife to do it. The Streamlight Micro Stream, and I believe this runs on just a single AAA battery. It's got a really nice pocket clip. If there's a situation where I want to throw a light into my pocket, you know, maybe I'm going to the movies or something like that, this is the light that I'm going to throw in there. Again, if I know I'm going to be doing low light work, I'm going to go with something like this. But for just situations where I want to light my pocket, I would prefer to go with something like this Micro Stream. It does have a momentary on, and then it has a clicky function as well for permanent on. So again, Streamlight Micro Stream, like that little light. A tactical pin. So this thing came in an LA Police Gear mystery bag, and this is not something I would just go out and buy, but it like I said, it came in one of those mystery bags. It's got a lot of weight to it, and so I added it to the bag. You know, if I needed to use it as a crew baton for less lethal functions, I could, and then, you know, it kind of has the added ability of being able to write, though I've never ever written anything with it, other than to make sure that the thing worked. I've not ever written anything with it, but that's in there just as like I say, maybe a potential less lethal tool. It does have this strike bezel on it. I don't know. There's that in there. An actual writing instrument. This is just a cross pin, and it's just you know, it's a pin. It's a twist pin. So there we go. A pin, and finally a sucker. Now, as you saw from the diapers, I do have a young daughter, and use your imagination. There could be times when I absolutely need her to be calm and quiet, and so the sucker may help me do that. Like I say, use your imagination as to when that would be helpful. You know, it does serve. It's not like I'm like, I hoard this and will never give it to her. You know, there are situations where she'll earn it, or maybe I feel the need to, you know, to just give her one or whatever. But, you know, this does have a function beyond just a treat, okay? Like I say, there's those times when you just absolutely need your toddler to be calm and quiet. And like I say, you pick your situations, but I think you need to consider something like this. Yeah, it's stupid, but it's reality. So there it is. There's the bag. Yeah, I didn't really review the bag. It carries the weight that's in there very well. It's comfortable and all that good stuff. So in the winter, I might choose to carry a bigger bag so that I can get, you know, gloves, maybe an extra coat or something like that in it. But you know, certainly for the summer, spring, most of the fall, this bag is what I go to. All right, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to, you know what, I'll leave the bag up there for something to look at. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. If you like the information, subscribe and all that good stuff. So there, I managed to do it in less than 15. So here's the quote: the harder you train, the harder it is to surrender. So again, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Thanks.